The thing about contamination is that for most of the part, it's invisible. Looking at this, you wouldn't think that it was one of California's most toxic sites, but it is the Santa Susana Field Lab. The area is slated for an extensive cleanup. We are fighting with Boeing, NASA, and the Department of Energy trying to get the best cleanup possible, but they have worked very hard to try to convince residents that this cleanup would be destructive. But this is from NASA's portion of the Santa Susana Field Lab. Back in 2010, they had to do an emergency cleanup of one area that was so contaminated that it couldn't wait. And you can see all the workers here using hand tools. Because of that, they were able to carefully remediate the soil around these ancient oak trees and protect them. It was so effective, NASA bragged about it. We got at the soil we needed with very minimal disturbance to the surrounding environment. That was our goal, said a contractor for NASA. It was like watching a choreographed performance. Crews working in unison, workers with shovels carefully digging and loosening the top layer of soil, closely shadowed by workers wielding an industrial vacuum, whisking away the soil to an awaiting closed container truck. In this manner, no oak tree roots were exposed or damaged during this soil removal. So these methods are very safe for the wildlife and for the trees at the Santa Susana Field Lab. However, they are more expensive. It takes more time. And that's why the polluter is saying that they don't want to do this for the whole site. But they have a responsibility to carefully clean up the field lab in a way that doesn't cause more problems. So if you live near the field lab, be sure to follow. We're going to be talking about other ways that the polluters can pay to do the safest, smartest, and most comprehensive cleanup of the site possible.